Thank you, Madam Toastmaster. I can't conceive of a better question to ask me. So I can tell you once again about my double breech birth, which some of you have heard before. It's a pleasure to analyze Jared's number 2 speech. And our number 2 speech in the Competent Communicator Manual is to organize our speech, to have a clear beginning, a body, and a conclusion, which is true of all speeches, but this is really what we're focusing on principally for this speech. I give you a B+ on this. I think you started out with some hooks that grabbed us, with the use of questions and the use of humor, but you didn't really say exactly what you were going to tell us, and that's why I don't give you an A on that. You then had a good body with all the discussion about what a management analyst does, and you concluded as best you could given that you were over time. I thought you had a wonderful appearance up here, a very good presence. I have several suggestions, though, to make this better. One is less is more, and clearly you needed to rehearse this so that you could decide what you could leave out and still make your point to the audience. You gave us too much material and as a result ran over. But even while you were speaking, I didn't know whether you were necessarily going to run over. You were giving us a lot of material, and as a result you felt rushed to me. So it was a little hard to keep up. Here's a case where, although this isn't required until speech 8, you could have used some other audio visuals. When you were talking about all your background, if you just had up on the wall, for example, all your degrees and all the courses that you had taken and referred to that over your shoulder, it would have been a lot easier for us to grasp it, and I think we would have been with you in your delivery more than reciting all of the courses that you had taken. I frankly was puzzled by your taking off your jacket and rolling up your sleeves and putting on your hat. I think you were almost on the verge of having a knockout blow there, but I didn't quite get it. So when we have a trick, we want to be sure that our trick works, because if it doesn't, then it just sits there and people are puzzled. At least that's the way I felt. And here I would suggest to all of us, to Jared, you too, that we all rehearse with a mentor before. It's amazing if we do that. Often I've done that with people either on my speeches or I've helped others in this very room, and we go over something. Then if you have a trick like that that you're working with, the mentor can say, oh, you want to change it this way or move it this way. And when you then give your speech, you've got the benefit of the wisdom of an extra person. I also would suggest if you can use notes less, you will connect with us more. You had your head down a lot, and therefore we lost some of the energy of your speech. I enjoyed your presentation very much, and with those suggestions, I think it was an excellent job. Madam Toastmaster.